Hi there, it's good to see you. I'm here to help remind you how to connect all of your assets to your trust now that your trust is in place. So when we set up your trust, along with it, we gave you a document kind of like this that says trust funding instructions. It probably came to you in your inbox. If you can't find it, you can email us here at the Meier Law Firm and we'll be happy to send you your customized copy. But this is just a sample that I'm working off of that I can kind of go through with you. So the first thing we need to do is we need to have you retitle certain accounts. So it's no longer going to be owned in your individual name, or if you're married, your individual names, but now in the name of your trust and you as a trustee. So that means for any of your non-retirement accounts that are considered banking or investment accounts, which could include like your savings account, your checking account, your stocks, your investment accounts, brokerage accounts, real estate, anything like that, you're going to change it from your individual names to the official full name of your trust. So in this case, it's going to be Jack Smith and Jill Smith, trustees or their successor in interest of the Smith Family Trust dated February 8th, 2022, and any amendments thereto. So notice that we're not just changing it to the Smith Family Trust as the owner of these types of accounts. We're actually putting the individual names as trustees of that trust and the date. So you can get that right off your cheat sheet that we gave you, and it's going to say right there in bold exactly how you need to title any of these accounts listed here that are non-retirement accounts dealing with, banking and investments. Typically, your primary residence, we would have moved into your trust for you, and we may have, depending on your contract with us, we may have moved other real estate into your trust. If you're not sure if any of that was handled, just email us and we can pull the deed on the property and we'll be able to tell you if it's in there. Also, if you have a business, you would have signed a document with us called an assignment of interest, where we would have assigned the interest of your company to your trust. Typically, if you had let us know that in advance, we would have prepared the paperwork. If you're not sure, just send us an email and we can send you a copy of that document or tell you in your trust where you can find it. But it is very important, again, that any non-retirement accounts that you have that are banking, investment, real estate, business interest, anything like that, is now not going to be owned by you, but owned in this capacity by you in the official name of your trust. Next, let's talk about your life insurance policies, which is the middle section here. So right now, you, unless it's a special type of policy and you're avoiding taxes and it's in what's called an ILIT, for most of us, for our regular life insurance policies, we are typically the owners of those policies. I own my life insurance policy. Josh owns his life insurance policy. That's not going to change once you set up a trust. But what is going to change typically is who the beneficiary is now of that policy. So typically, the way that we have it listed here is, instead of listing like your spouse or your child or your friend, whoever it is who's your beneficiary, as the primary beneficiary, you're simply going to name your trust. We're not doing that long title we did before about the banking and checking. We're doing just the name of the trust. They're going to be the beneficiary. So in this case, it's the primary is the Smith Family Trust dated February 8th, 2022. The backup in this case is just the spouse if you want to list a contingent. But that's the way that you're going to handle naming beneficiaries for your life insurance policy. So to recap, you keep it in your individual name, but the beneficiary is now going to be the trust. Lastly, for retirement accounts, that's going to be a little bit different because there's special rules with retirement accounts and tax accounts and things like that. So you will continue to own in your name your own retirement account. My retirement account is owned by Laura Meier. Josh's is owned by Josh Meier. For the primary beneficiary, though, if you are married, typically, if you're married, it's going to be your spouse. You just can look on this sheet if it's something different, but just look where it says primary, it'll tell you what it is. So in my case, it's my spouse. And then the backup, which is the secondary or contingent, is the family trust. So in this example, primary is spouse, backup is Smith Family Trust, dated February 8th, 2022. So again, look at the sheet that we prepared for you, and it'll tell you exactly whether to change ownership, whether or not to, and how to name it, and all of that. So that's how you fund your trust. Remember, funding your trust isn't a one-time thing. Sure, for accounts, it is a one-time thing, but if you, for example, go start a business in the future, or you open up a new investment account and things like that, it's really important that you're doing it in accordance with this that we gave you. We don't, a lot of people will buy a second home and then they'll take it in their own names and they won't take it, as trustees of their trust the way that they should have. So if you're doing anything like that, opening a new account, starting a business, buying a home, look at this sheet or just give us a call. We're happy to answer those questions for you as well, just to make sure that you're on the right track. So hopefully this has been helpful. Again, we invite you to call us anytime. We're all here to help you. You can reach us at the firm at 949-718-0420, or you can email us always at office@meierfirm.com, MEIERFIRM.com. All right, thanks. Have a great day.